Hello and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. So this week we have tarot cards, divination dice, and oracle cards, as well as a sprinkle of charms. Alright, let's take a deep breath in and close our eyes. Now as we open and exhale, choose whichever pile draws you to it. Alright, let's get this done. Hello Group 1, let's find out what's happening with you this week. Okay, we have these oracle cards in just a bit. Monday we have the Hermit. Tuesday we have the Nine of Wands. Wednesday we have Two of Cups. Thursday we have Knave of Wands or Page of Wands. Friday we have the Knight of Cups. Saturday we have Strength, and Sunday we have Lovers. So it's really cool and really interesting. Overall, your energy is seems like there's a lot of motion and a lot of moving forward. So that's what kind of energy we have. So you start off your Monday with feeling like a lot of your introspection, like you are more spending time by yourself, trying to figure things out, contemplating things. On Monday, you feel like you have this, Tuesday, you're being very determined. You're like having to fight off everything. See like how he's beaten up, but he's still standing. He's still like very determined to move forward. So I feel like you're going to have challenges on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have like Two of Cups, which is like maybe some romance is coming in for you. It also could be that you're starting to gain some balance as well. So the Page of Wands, you're starting to feel like on Thursday, you're kind of, I think you have a project there that you're very excited about. You're starting to like climb it, get to it, move towards it. With the Knight of Chalice, it could, again, on Friday, it feels like there's romance. Feels like there's like romance coming this week. There's a strong like romance traction. So that's very pertinent to this like week. So again, you have feeling very, I think you're kind of feeling like you have a lot going into journey. You're kind of very excited. Could also mean that you meet somebody who reminds you of like Prince Charming, but I feel like you're kind of going off in your journey of like doing things that you want to do, like something fun you've been looking forward to doing. You have here Strength, which to me is like, but Strength here is like not being, it's being very gracious and very gentle strength. It's not like fighting, like here we have the determination. No, it's like a gentle strength. It's like being very confident, being very sure of yourself. And again, here we have the Lovers, which is, again, it's like having that balance of like balance, or maybe just be in general that there's something coming in. I will like clarify the cards just because I always do this. But here, so I want to say the Hermit is clarified by the Hermit. Yeah, so I feel like you do have a lot of Hermit energy on Monday. You're just going to be like trying to take it easy, trying to figure things out. A lot of like time to figure all the things that you want. We have, seriously, dude, I'm not even hilarious. This is like 100% awesome. It's like beautiful. So the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Wands. So yeah, I feel like a lot of conflict. Okay, if this is like the Two of Cups, that's just gonna be hilarious. It's just okay. So Two of Cups is gonna be clarified by the. Okay, so it's clarified by the Nine of Swords. So I think in the past you were hurt by somebody, but I think here you're finding balance and you're beginning. There might be a new love coming in. You're starting to wake up from the past hurt. So Knave of Wands, Page of Wands is clarified by death. And yeah, again, like a new beginning. You're actually like, seems like there's a lot of new beginnings here. So new beginning, you're starting to kind of climb towards where you want to do. You're starting to move towards where you want to do, like a new project, something new that you're very excited about. There's something very creative that you're moving towards, that you're very passionate about. It's like this is not necessarily creative, although it feels creative, but it's something that you've been looking forward to doing. The Knight of Cups is like, oh, okay. With the King of Cups, it means like, think you're moving towards that King of Cups, which is like somebody who's already established. So you're still in the beginning stages here, but this is what you're aiming for. So the King of Cups is like somebody who is very fun, who like very relaxed in a sense, and kind of very creative. So he sees the world very differently. And that's kind of cool. Okay, so strength. Let's see, clarification of strength. We have 3 of Wands. Okay, so you're deciding where you want to go, and you're moving towards it. You've already made your decision, and you're moving towards it, and now you have the inner strength to follow through. The Lovers here is clarified by the Lovers. Okay, dude, seriously, this is like an awesome reading in terms of like, it just tells you. So the Lovers is the Lovers. So it to me it seems like, yes, there is like love coming into your life. There's a major like love. There's a lot of love, new beginnings. That's the energy you have this week. So it's a really nice week coming up ahead for you. Well, let's just go ahead. So here we have, yes, new love. That makes sense because new love is coming for you. It's like seriously lots of beginnings. We have unconditional love. So this is like, if you wanted to try a new one, I have the angel prayer. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I love this oracle deck, but we're giving it a go. So yes, unconditional love. I think you do have that unconditional love. It's like, so it says like, thank you for helping me to give and receive love I deserve. So I think that's important. Maybe you're always giving, but you haven't. Yeah, it seems with the Nine of Swords, you might be just more of a giver by nature. So, and you also closed yourself off a little bit, but now you're starting to begin and wake up, and now you are allowing yourself to give and receive love instead of just giving. And here again we have the new beginning. So there is a lot of new beginnings. This is a really like interesting week for you because there are lots of beginnings. So let's do the Sprinkle of Charms. Here we have Sprinkle of Charms. And also like in general, I just want to like whichever comes out of this. And we have some W, Q. So interesting. W, Q. Let's put these guys over here. W, Q. We have a Libra. We have put your own word there, and maybe a Taurus in here. All right, so those might be interesting for you. Oh, sorry, I got a little. Okay. Owl. So something that you've like, some knowledge that you've been wanting, is there, and I also say like, listen to your dreams. I feel the way I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. So I think you had a lot of like things in the past that hurt you, and now you're starting to get the new love. You're opening yourself up again, and I'm really proud of you for that. So again, Cupid, I think there's lots of love coming your way. Give the girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. So again, I think you are starting, you're taking care of yourself more. You're actually focusing, how you feel. Like, you don't have to dress for others. Dress for yourself always. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. So again, there's lots of love. To me, it seems like this one might be somebody from your past, or like somebody who passed on, who still like cares about you deeply and is watching over you. Guardian angels, feels like a lot of that. We have the wings. So you're not fully ready to take full flight, but you're almost there. You're almost about to go. And I always love you. It's like somebody from your past does love you. Past, or somebody who's passed on, love you. And here seems like here it's like a mom. It seems like some sort of like somebody from like your mom, or like dad, or somebody who was around that really took care of you when they were little. It just really feels like they really want you to know that they're like, their love is there for you. So I think that would be it, with the exception of one. Oh no, how could I forget? There's actually 2 things that are going to happen right now. we are going to do the self-care oracle. But before we do that, I actually wanted to do the secret garden one. So overall, just what would be good in so you do have new beginnings, you do have new love, and then you allow yourself to be loved and receive, and you give and receive love. But also from that, we also wanted to see what kind of overall good thing. Bloom. All right, so here, bloom. Attract more than butterflies. So bloom, yeah, like open yourself up. Be ready to, like, it's time for you to open yourself up. Whatever it was that happened in the past, it is like you're starting to open yourself up, and I think that is really good because now you're like everything that you want is kind of moving towards you. Definitely love is on your way to you right now, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's look at the self-care for you for this week. Ta-da! Let's see. It is meditate. Okay, so we have meditate for you. So here, just meditate. So maybe like, yeah, allow yourself time to take, to take care of yourself and meditate. But just be willing to open yourself up. That's really good. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking it. I would really be grateful. It'll help me grow my channel. And I'm sending you lots of love and lots of light. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group 1. 2, let's find out what's happening with you this week. Alright, so we're going to put this guy right here. And here are what's happening on Monday. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which means that you're going to be spending time with family or being fulfilled a lot. 9 of Pentacles for Tuesday. Wednesday we have the Queen of Wands. On Thursday we have 5 of Swords. Friday we have the Knave of Swords or the Page of Swords. We have the 8 of Cups on Saturday, and then on Sunday we have the Chariot. Okay. So actually I'm going to clarify them right off the bat. Oh, you can't really see the Chariot. So let's move them all down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we can see the Chariot. Alright. Okay, so let's clarify. So the 10 of Pentacles is being clarified by the Empress. Okay, yeah, so it's like family. You're feeling very, like, yeah, you're still, like, spending time with family. Seems like that is, like, so, or thinking about them, could be. So here we have 9 of Pentacles, and we have 10 of Wands. That's interesting. So I feel like after a lot of, like, carrying your burdens, a lot of, like, taking care of others, on Tuesday you're gonna start, like, here, this is an ending, and you're beginning to start to see all the things that you've, like, all those burdens, like, all those things that you've actually been working on are starting to actually, you're gonna start to see bear fruit for them. Like, the harvest time is coming. So clarifying the Queen of Wands, on Wednesday we have the King of Wands. Oh wow, so you have a lot of balance. Feels like, again, so, like, these two are both, like, have that feeling of being, like, doing work but doing it independently, like a entrepreneur kind of spirit. You have that, so you think you're gearing up, you're focusing on work more on Wednesday, or like projects that you've been wanting to do. On Thursday we have the 5 of Swords. So it's like there's a lot of conflict, but I feel like the conflict is almost over because you see how he's standing there. Oh, okay. So it was definitely since we're clarifying with 3 of Swords, there was, like, conflict in terms of, like, brokenhearted. Somebody might have hurt you. Maybe it was some sort of something where somebody kind of, you felt like they stabbed you in the back, or like, might have been something to do with love, with, like, somebody, a 3-person, like a love triangle of sorts. But that conflict is almost over because now you're starting to move forward. You're moving ahead from it. So that's Thursday. That's the energy we have. So on Friday we have the Knave of Swords or the Page of Swords. And so clarifying the Page of Swords is the Fool. Yeah, you're starting. So Page of Swords is actually, like, moving on, like, towards the direction that you want. It's actually, he's kind of rash in a sense, and that's okay because we have that energy, the beginning. It's a new beginning. Oh, it's like, again, the previous one also had a lot of beginnings. Like, it's like, I feel like this week is of letting go of the old things, the things that hurt us in the past, and moving towards things that we are looking forward to. It's like, this is a transition kind of week of letting go of old and moving towards lots of new. So here we have 8 of Chalices on Saturday. So again, that is, again, moving away, moving back. Queen of Swords here. So it's like, he's moving away from things that are no longer serving you and moving towards things that are like your truth, your own, like, personal truth. I think before you kept a lot of things inside, and now you're actually starting to speak them. Speak your truth, and live it as well. So that's the 8 of Cups. So you're moving away from like hiding things or keeping them inside, and now you're expressing them. So 9, sorry. So here we have the Chariot on Sunday. So you're again moving, you're choosing. The Hierophant here is like teacher, mentor, but it's also like having this like a spiritual kind of like a foundation. I would say it's a foundation for you, for your success. And you're choosing to have, like, here's like the Chariot is always like a victory, right? But it's a victory for you, also, like, where it's more based on having that a calmness to it. It's not a rushed, it's not rushed. It's like now you feel more grounded. You feel like you know what you want and you're moving towards it. And because of that, there's a great victory for you. So overall, there's like lots of new beginnings. You're moving towards where you want to do. So this week is really like, there's lots of emotions. There's lots of like releasing. So it might feel like, in a sense, it's like you might remember, you might feel those things from the past. You might be like remembering a little bit of the past and the hurt or anything like that, but you're also feeling this other new momentum of just like moving you forward away from them, and you're feeling like, oh, there's a whole lot of like really cool stuff coming your way. All right, so let's do, so flirt. Oh, look at that. So yeah, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I think, yeah, you are starting that to flirt. You're starting to have fun. So we're actually doing this is the angel prayers. It's a new one. I've never actually done a reading with them. I'm playing with them today, and it says the miracle of prayer. So thank you for delivering my prayers to heaven. So whenever I think of like prayers, actually, a lot of people, like, maybe not everybody does the whole prayer thing, but when I always think about it is actually, prayer is knowing what you want, is having the clarity to ask for what you want. That is, for me, what prayer always is about. It's like knowing what you want and asking for it. So I think you're starting to, like, you do know what you want and you're moving towards it. Here we have enlightenment. So you pursue your spiritual growth. I think, again, you are definitely pursuing things. You're moving forward, you're letting go of the past, and now you like know what you want. You are moving towards enlightenment, to spiritual growth, to where you want to be. So let's do a sprinkle of charms. Sorry, it's a little fuzzy. It always takes a little bit of time to come on. Okay, sprinkle of charms, sprinkle of charms. There we go. Sorry, as we kind of get this to be, there we go. All right, so we have Aries, Pisces, F. Let's get it a little more. That actually was like R, and you put in, so 4, could be 4 for somebody. Here we have the Sun, so that means that there is fulfillment on its way. There's still something hidden, not quite, you don't quite know it. And there's a lot of owl energy, a lot of wisdom coming, but it's coming through like during your dreams. So that's important. We have the Turtle, so it just means slowly but surely you'll get to it. I love you. There's a lot of love. So it's like there is like a lot of potential. You are my sunshine. There's a lot of potential for love right here. It's like, but this flirty energy is like more of having fun, like not taking the love seriously in the sense of like, oh my God, but more like, hey, have fun with it. And the fact that we have 2 seahorses definitely means I think you have found somebody who cares about you and you care about them, and they're both nurturing energies, because I think in the past there was an imbalance with your love. I think you usually are used to somebody who giving more than receiving, and I think here we have the balance of both of them. Here we have this little guy, so I usually, whenever that comes out, I think that like a wish you've been having, especially like with romance, I would say, is coming in. It's going to come true for you. We have these two I think are, again, with the same kind of energy. It's like having fun is really important. You have these two being kid-like, again, being like having that fun of being a kid is really important this time around. Just kind of have a lot of fun whenever possible. So here, let's do the secret garden. So what kind of overall advice? Generosity. Sow seeds of kindness. Yeah, but I think you naturally are very generous. So I think definitely sow seeds of kindness is like important. But again, like I always say, like when you give, you also receive. So that's what it is. And I also wants to say rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything. And I think you're starting to see that too. And now let's do what kind our secret self-care. So what kind of self-care would be really recommended for you this week? Two. Look for fairies. Someone got. So what I was thinking, because last week that actually came up with somebody with one of the groups, and I actually have to say, it's like I think part of like that is actually having fun. So you know how like kids kind of have that imagination and they kind of do different things. They search for different things. I think looking for fairies also to me means like go to nature and just kind of enjoy nature in general. So that I think is really important. Just have fun. I really want to say that. That's like super important. I don't know why, but it's like have a lot of fun. I think that's like something that you need to do, and go out and have fun. Like maybe even play with, ball throw, some frisbee or something like that. Just kid-like fun. In nature, it feels like. All right, so thank you so much for watching group 2. I hope this reading helped, and if you like it, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Sorry, I just shook that. And I'm sending you lots of love, lots of light, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. Let's find out what's happening this week for you. Okay, we're gonna put this over here. So on Monday we have the 9 of Chalices, the 9 of Cups. We have the 8 of Wands on Tuesday. On Wednesday we have the Knight of Pentacles. On Thursday we have the Moon. Friday we have the Ace of Swords. On Saturday we have the 7 of Swords. And on Sunday we have the 9 of Wands. Let's clarify let's clarify the cards. So the 9 of Cups is being clarified by the Emperor. Okay. Clarifying the 8 of Wands is, you have two of Cups and the Fool. Judgment, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is the King of Cups. Clarifying the Moon is 4 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. I have a lot of clarification. Oops. Sorry, I'm shaking everything. Clarifying the Ace of Swords is the Knight of Cups. Clarifying the 7 of Swords is, okay, that's the one. The 10 of Wands. Clarifying the 2 of Wands is the Hermit and the Moon. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Now we have these two. Alright, so we'll start off by Monday. So on Monday, we're feeling like there's like a wish fulfillment. To me, it seems like you're starting to be established. Something you feel like something you've been working hard on. It's like finally starting to bear fruit with it, and you're feeling very established. You're like it's a definitely a wish come true for you. On Tuesday, you have Eight of Wand energy, which is actually it's like you're moving towards something. So I definitely think you're starting to move towards love because we have the Two of Cups and also balance. And Judgment here, which is judgment means um something from the past will come back, but it's like you're now established. You're starting you're transforming into the person who you want to be. So you're moving towards these two things on Tuesday. So it's really good. It's a lot of emotion this week. I've like even from the previous reading, like from the previous groups, it's like this week seems like there's a lot of movement forward, like letting go of past and moving forward. That's what it is. So the Nine of Pentacles along with the King of Cups. So Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's like it's feeling that energy of like doing things slow and steady. But with the King of Cups, it means like slow and steady, but something that you're appreciating, something you're having fun with, something that, is going to let you be established. But you're doing it in a fun way. Like, it's not a boring thing. It's something that's really kind of like having a lot of fun doing things slow and steady. You're enjoying the journey here, is what I'm hearing. A lot of enjoying journey. So on Thursday we have the Moon. So it's like there's some sort of confusion. I think you're feeling the Four of Cups, which is like a boredom. It's like you've noticed here, but you haven't noticed that there's another like something new coming your way. So you're kind of feeling a bit stagnant. But with the Six of Pentacles, you have also like this feeling of giving lots of like charity. You're feeling very prosperous. So I think you're being pulled in two ways, and so that's why you're having like you're not really sure how to act about it. But seeing how we have the Ace of Swords, I think here on Friday, I think you're going to definitely start to still be generous and start to see that there are a lot of stuff being offered to you. You're gonna gain some clarity. Again, clarity because I'm seeing the Ace of Swords here, and Ace of Swords is actually like cuts across anything that is not really serving you, but it's also like a new beginning in terms of like something that you've been wanting. To me, with the Knight of Cups here, it is again. It might have to do with love. It has like you have gained a clarity of what you want. There's a lot of love here as well. So here we have on Saturday. You have the Seven of Swords, which again, it feels like somebody was deceiving you. Something was like there was deception. You feel like somebody is taking advantage of you, and it feels like a burden to you. Like you feel like you've been forced to carry a burden that isn't yours, that somebody just kind of laid on your feet. So here we have. So with that, on Sunday, you're like trying to see the choices that you want. I think you no longer want to be where you're stuck. In a sense, you are moving forward. You're still not sure. You're still having like that you're still not sure about the choices. So I think here we have the Hermit. So I think it's more of like you're starting to contemplate the choices as you move forward. Starting to move away from things, trying to see what it is that you really want. So yeah. So here we have the Oracle of Deception. So someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think there is like some sort of deception somewhere. Could it be yourself? I really feel like it might be others that have that. And we have a vacation. So it's time to take a release. Yeah, I think you've carried on too many burdens lately. Especially not ones of yourself, like somebody else's burdens you've been carrying. Here we have this. So I'm using these guys. These are the angel prayer cards. These are new to me. So let's see. It definitely says, don't hate, meditate. Guiding me to love through meditation. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, which I think you are, there's going to be meditation. So maybe the Hermit's definitely going to do that. And take time to breathe. I breathe with ease knowing you are here. But it's like a vacation. So it's definitely saying that this would be a good vacation week for you. It seems like you've been doing too much and you need a little rest. Let's do a little bit more. So So I'm going to move it so I can actually see everything. Alright, so let's do our sprinkle of charms. First we have our divination dice. Okay, we have Z. Is that a Z or an N? Yeah, Z. L. Well, these are Scorpio, and Virgo might have energy. M, T, and F. I'm not really sure of any of that, but if you see anything, divination dice and see that. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, me versus me. So again, I think you really right now. It's like you're pushing yourself too hard, and you have to give yourself time off. I think that's really encouraged. You also have 2 keys, so that means that everything that you want, you have the keys for. You already have everything you need for success. Again, with this cat, you see this cat, I always think of, like, you know how cats like to just kind of sleep and relax. That's the cat for that. So it definitely seems to me like you need a lot of relaxation. The paw print here means, to me it seems like there's a take it a step, like take it a breath and just like take it one step at a time. Bone here means that something you've buried is like something buried is you'll be found again. That's what it means. Here we have the firefly, and the firefly is like illusion based, like there's illusion magic. So again, deception. Maybe are you hiding yourself from others? Might be. There's definitely like a deception, but it's not a bad thing. It's like illusion based. It's like maybe you don't even see it. And again, maybe that has to do with the moon. You see how it's like a little cat, but here we see like a panther. Maybe you might be the one who's wearing the mask, or somebody else doesn't really know who they are. Feels like there's definitely like some illusion based things here. You're almost ready to take flight. You're starting to you're building it up. Here you're gonna grace, having grace under pressure is what I always associate with them. The mermaid, again, it seems like a lot to do with take time, release, spend time in the ocean. Maybe that might be good for you if you can. If there's an ocean or some water that's around you, I think that would be really helpful. Let's see what overall would help during this week. Overall advice for this week. There's obviously take time and relax, but what other? Surprise. Venture down the rabbit hole. That's interesting. So have like surprise. Enjoy yourself. And let's do what we need for the secret self-care. Although kind of told us what self-care you need for this week. Sound healing. Okay, so do some sound healing. Like if you can't do, you can look that up actually online. But if not, you could also like sound healing could also be like listening to sounds of nature. It could be sounds of like music that really uplifts you and like helps you. So if you can't actually take a physical vacation, maybe take a vacation with like some music and relaxation. Okay, so that's it. I keep shaking things today for some reason. Okay, group 3, I hope this reading was helpful. If you like it, please consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing. It will really help my channel grow, and I truly appreciate that. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of light, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.